I'm Kumar Rakesh, and you're watching Global Governance News TV. Today is very important news for the judiciary from the executive, from the PMO. I will discuss on the how the PM spoke about the Chief Justice of the High Court and Supreme Court with the Chief Minister's Conference, unique conference in the last 8 years. I think more than 20, 30 years, the first type of new conference, and how the corona is just trying to increase their numbers with the new variants. We should just be aware of or take care of ourselves. Just the news on the highlights, and there's two important news today. So I'm just going to talk about the PM. The PM urges judiciary to encourage use of local language, and you also just focus on the roadmap to effective and the time-bound judicial delivery system. So Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said the conference of objectives of the legislature and judiciary will help in preparing a roadmap for an effective and time-bound judicial delivery system in the country, which are also stating that the courts should encourage the use of local languages. Prime Minister stated that while the judiciary is a custodian of a constitution and the legislature has mandate to represent the aspiration of people. Addressing a joint conference of Chief Minister and Chief Justice of High Courts today, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said, in our country, while the role of judiciary is that of the guardian of the constitution, the legislature represents the aspiration of the citizens. I believe that conference of these two will prepare the roadmap for an effective and time-bound judicial delivery system in the country. He underlined the need to introduce local languages in the court, which should connect people to the judicial system. We need to encourage, as he said, local language in the court will not only increase the confidence of common citizens in the judicial justice system, and they will feel more connected to it. Prime Minister said that the 75 years of India's independence have clarified the roles and responsibility of judiciary as well as executive. Wherever necessary, the relation between judiciary and executive was involved to give the direction of the country, Prime Minister stated. And further, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said, also stressed the need of the digital judicial system, which can empower the citizens. To strengthen citizens, technology has become an important tool. Likewise, our judicial infrastructure needs to be digitalized too. Tech-friendly human resources play an important role in integrating digital India with the nation of the growth story. Blockchain, cybersecurity, robotics, artificial intelligence, all are being taught in colleges. As he added, speaking of online payments, Prime Minister said that digital transactions are now common in small towns and villages too. So today, as he said, digital transactions are becoming common in small towns and villages. Out of all the digital transactions that took place in the world last year, 40% took them places in India. Union Minister of Law and Justice Kiran Rijiju, Chief Justice of India and Ramanna, and many Chief Minister, Delhi Chief Minister, Chhattisgarh Chief Minister, Assam Chief Minister, Arunachal, Meghalaya, Punjab, and many are all present. The joint conference on the cohesion of executive judiciary to come together to create framework for simple and convenient delivery of justice and discuss the steps required to overcome the challenges facing the justice system. But as well as if you see Justice Ramanna also just talk about how the PM already said in the conference. So that is also matter of concern. He also talked about the Lakshman Rekha, how the Lakshman Rekha is going to be, and and how he just reacted. That is also important, and that should be maintained accordingly. How the Justice Ramanna said, this PIL is not the PIL, but this is going to be misused by the different people, by some corporates and some politicians also. And he also said all three bodies of the constitution should be coordinated properly with all inputs, and he also just admitted, Chief Justice Ramanna, there are 4 crore 11 lakhs cases pending, and out of these pending cases, the government is the main party. I think, as he stated, 50% pending cases in government is should be understand, and due to the non-cooperation of the government, as I say, pending cases is not is properly handling accordingly. We can understand accordingly. So they should understand the main problem of the judiciary, how judiciary is not properly doing their work. And as CGI, Justice Ramanna said, 20 judges and the population of 10 lakhs. So more judges needed to just clear the pendency of the cases. If you talk about the role of the judiciary and the executive, as the prime minister try to play important role for the a bridge to sort out the people's problem. So aesthetics of Supreme Court is very transparent. As on 1st April 2022, if you see the data of Supreme Court of India, the source is that whatever main.sci.gov.in, our sources, types of matter in the Supreme Court of India, pending matters are 70,632, admission matters is out of 70,632. Admission matter is the 52,110, and regular hearing matters 18,552. 522, sorry. And admission matters may complete and incomplete categories there. Out of 52,110, complete and miscellaneous, including 38,328, and the incomplete 13,782. And if your regular hearing matters, if you see the ready is 18,450, and not ready, a regular hearing 72. So the preliminary is not completed, like the notice of the lodgement of the appeal, not served, such statement of case is not fixed. And if you see the benches, number of the constitutional benches, 422 cases, and the main matters is 52, and connected related matter is 372. If you go the details, 5 judges benches matters, total is 272 out of the main 40, and connected 232. And 7 judges benches matters, total is 15, and out of 15, 7 is the main cases and 8 are connected cases, and 9 judges bench matters, a total 135, main as 5, and the connected 135. This is the one data just I want to give you. How the actually we have to understand to analyze how our honorable judges are obviously using the spare time for ponder which is the nation, and nation gives enough spare time. So in the Supreme Court, if you see the 193 working days in a year, High Court is 200 days, and the trial court is 245 days. Supreme Court has the 5 vacations in its annual calendar, a summer break of 45 days, winter break of 15 days, and holiday vacation for 1 week. It closes 5 days each for the Dasara and Diwali. There are about 73,000, as I told you, the cases pending, and all the courts, and it's 19% last year. So I think it's my opinion the holidays should be minimized with the all coordination and proper with the judges. How just 200 days in High Court and 245 days trial courts and Supreme Court, the 5 cases. And complete and lower court and High Court and Supreme Court, the vacation also affects the pending cases, and that will be, I think, go with very well. According to 2018 Niti Aayog strategy paper, and the prevailing rate of disposal of cases courts, it would take more than 334 years to clear the backlog. So how can you go with 4 crore 10 lakhs cases? Not an easy number. And the pendency of time was the 20 million cases, 2018, and cases that now 44 million now. So about double. So cases had been in the courts for more than 30 years, number to 65,695 in the December 18. And that doesn't very, as I told you, the latest one. So no need that. And judicial system also remains this digitalized area of governance. There's no, that PM stated today, more need to digitalize. So transparency will come. And if you see the one of the reports, Supreme Court, one of the reports, investigation judges appear deeply concerned about the pollution and deforestation, uses at least 44 million sheets of A4 size paper every year, and text has to type in 13, 14 uh, font, 13.14 font size, so double spaced with the CM margin in the either side. It is also rule. Just you type. This is practical things. What has to be understand how the paper is just going to be used. List of paper that will be also safe for the country revenue. We all have to understand small things always matter in the big way. And if you see the validity of May 19th, the Supreme Court upheld the validity of Karnataka law that grants reservation in promotion to scheduled castes and scheduled tribes. Government implies. So, judgment asserted that it was wrong to equate merit and candidates who perform better than candidates or seemingly neutral criteria. So there is so many things that we can discuss on this: the how the court is behaving, how the judiciary and how the executive is behaving, how the political person are behaving. So this is also matter of concern. And if I quote the our then president of 1998 November, Dr. K.R. Narayanan, noted on the file seeking his assent for the appointment of Supreme Court judges. As he said, it would be the consonant with the constitutional principles and decent social objectives. A person belonging to a weaker sex of society like SC and ST are given due consideration. Legal person from this category are available, and these underrepresentation or non-representation not justified. So there is so many things in that, and but the appointment of judges, working pattern, and this, as I told you, leave petition. So all, as Justice Ramanna today also shows concern about the politicization of the cases and whatever politics are there. That should not be, and should be a transparent system, as our Prime Minister Narendra Modi always advocate for the honesty and transparency in our the public system. That should be there. That's a good initiative by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi today, and we just salute them for this good work, accordingly how we just stated in the conference. Now the cases of corona. Corona is growing like anything, so we should be take all the preventive measures, and how the uh, uh, you say the rate is very high for this according to the corona update. We can say 3688 new cases, and by the today and the afternoon, and Ministry of Health and Family Welfare has released the data, and last 24 hours 3688 new cases, but out of 36882755 discharged, but 50s has died, and out of 50 45 cases, especially from the Kerala. And now the active cases in India is 18,684 now. This is totally not the numbers, but we have to take care. Social distancing, sanitizing, just and how just you take the maintain about the washing the hands. That is important. So total the 1664 number is 0.04%, and last 24 hours the corrective measures and how the peoples are going to be well is also good percent, 98.74%. And how the just positive rate of the and the weekly positive rate is also going to be down now, but we have to take care. And how the already you say about already 188 CR person has already been given the doses for the safety measures, and uh, 50, I have told you, data wise, state wise, the number Maharashtra, Kerala, and Delhi was among the all states that more cases were there, and uh, till today, 5,23,803 patients has killed till today, last 2.5 years, and out of that, Maharashtra is number one, 1,47,842. So we can understand how the Maharashtra is behaving, and Kerala is 69,011. So that is really not good. Really, just for the matter of concern for you and for us and everyone, and how government is functioning, how government is behaving with the life of people. That should not be good for anybody and for us. So we should take care. And today is Saturday. We'll meet on Monday, and how just you have think the how the judiciary is going on, just the corona. We should take care of every life of our country is important. Now, the government has also announced for the uh, how the country is going on, and so we should take care and or and go well for the country. Thank you very much. Just today the special just for news for your inputs. I need your comment and just share, like, and subscribe to Global Governance News TV. We'll meet as we meet. We'll see you. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.